Good evening, this is AJ reporting for Robins Fanatics TV, and today the Robins embroiled on their trip to Wembley in the FA Cup first qualifying round at home to VCD Athletic from the Eastern South East Division. We played them before at home about 3 or 4 seasons ago, and we beat them 7-0, which was a significant game because it actually won us the Division 1 South Championship. We'd already got promotion the week before, but 7-0 demolition won us a league title. So, not that I was expecting anything like that again today. I mean, it was a few years ago with a different squad of players, but I'm still hoping to progress. As for some team news, unfortunately 2 players have left since last week's disappointing performances against Haringey and Kingstonian. The goalkeeper Liam Beach has left the club and given up football for a little while. He'd given up before last week actually, but he had to play Monday because we had no one else, so he's given it up. And we had to release Bobby Mills, a centre forward we signed from Corinthian Casuals, because he's been mostly injured and we need to sort of get someone in who can score goals. And I think we've sort of done that some way. Last week, you may recall, after we were talking about the game afterwards, that we saw Danny Bracken, the ex-Corinthian Casuals goalkeeper, in the crowd on Monday. And Danny Bracken is one of the best goalkeepers in the Eastern League. I mean, same with Rob Tolfrey, and he was a captain in Corinthian Casuals for many years. Yep, he's signed for the Robins, so we've got him under our wing now, which I'm absolutely really delighted about. That's a really good signing, top quality keeper like that, and we got him at the club, so absolutely delighted at that. I know there's a couple of fans that have question marks, but you know, what's happened in the past should be left in the past, but some people just don't want to let go. But anyway, he's a Carshalton player now, so you should get his full support from the fans, all the fans, because he's wearing the Carshalton shirt. And the other signing that we've made is from Femi Kiwandi. We signed from Tonbridge. He's a centre forward, a big strapping lad, you know. I think started the season at Billericay, then went to Tonbridge, but now has come to Carshalton. So yeah, so as far as the team news regarding the lines up is concerned, we've made 4 changes after the defeat last week. Danny Bracken was making his Robins debut in goal for Liam Beach. Arthur Lee is coming for Brad Pearce after recovering from an injury he's picked up. Tommy Bradford replaced Jake Embry, and Bradley Williams started in place of Iffy Allen. You know, we looked very strong today. It was a very strong lineup, and yeah. But as far as the game itself is concerned, well, it finished Carshalton Athletic 5, VCD Athletic 1. It's amazing what a difference you can make in 6-7 days. You know, last week against Kingstonian, we didn't look like we had a clue. We didn't know that we were playing each other. But this week we gelled together. I'll tell you what. I mean, Danny Bracken, he didn't have a lot to do. He had a couple of saves, but VCD didn't really sort of trouble us too much. But Femi Akiwande made an instant impression and probably did everything today apart from score a goal. Even some of the fans behind the goal sort of giving him man of the match. Whether he got that or not, I'm not sure, but he's certainly up there with it. Yeah, the game itself, Carshalton took the lead on 19 minutes. Tom Beer stepped up for a free kick just outside the box, and just like he did at Horsham a couple of weeks ago, fired it into the top corner to give the Robins a 1-0 lead. 34 minutes, Bradley Williams doubled the Robins league. He fired in a shot, but he hit a deflection, I think it was a number 2, and totally wrong footed the goalkeeper, and found the back of the net to make it 2-0. We were quite in control, and we were sort of, you know, looked like we were dangerous going forward actually. I mean, Femi seems to have given us an extra option to go forward, and looks like Walter Figueroa was sort of playing more out wide, and looks quite comfortable there. And Femi Okonde, I think, is going to get you quite a few free kicks around the box. might be prone to a couple of booking or so, but there's nothing, you know, nothing wrong with that. And we looked in control. Yeah, first half was pretty much one-way traffic as far as I was concerned. Carshalton put in a really good performance to put the ghost of Kingstonian Harrogate Borough behind them quite quickly, and it looks really useful. So yeah, half time it was 2-0 to the Robins. Robin started the second half. Within 4 minutes, Calvin Expedita made it 3-0. Lovely little shot from Walter Figuera. His shot hit the post, and the ball found its way back to Calvin Expedita, and he fired it home to make it 3-0. Carshalton were in control now. Never looked like sort of being in danger of buggering this one up. 4-0. The fourth goal came just before the hour. It was been given to Crossley Lima. His header certainly caused problems, but it was more an own goal between the VCD 1 and 2 that sort of keep us into punch it onto the unfortunate 2 players there and sort of hit the crossbar and sort of trundled over the line. So yeah, that made it 4-0. And Ollie Cook put a cap on a good performance on 75 minutes with a powerful header to make it 5-0. Just at the end, VCD pulled one back, but they're never really gonna sort of. I think we've probably taken our foot off the pedal a little bit by then. But Ryan King Elliott fired home to make it 5-1. But to be fair, we were never in any trouble, and we finished 5-1 victors. Yeah, so as a game itself, I mean, it's sort of 2 players out, 2 players in, but we looked a lot more cohesive. It looked like more of a team today. I mean, you got Danny Bracken in goal, commanding of his area. You know, won't let you down. You know, solid. He came out for crosses, made a couple of good saves, and yeah, commanded his whole area, which you would expect someone of his experience to do. And but like I say, Femi Ikwandi was fantastic. He had a really solid game. I mean, he sort of, you know, was causing them problems. You know, making good runs, holding up the ball for you know, Tommy Bradford and you know, Calvin Expedita, and it just looks like, but it just looked so much better today. I mean, you say they're a division below us, you still got to beat what's in front of you, and today we did that soundly with a really good performance that I'm very proud of. I mean, you know, it's you know when they play that way, you know, it looks really good. We sort of a bit more direct, a bit more attacking. I mean, using the home advantage as well, you know, and we took it. So yeah, but yeah, looked very solid today. Really good performance, really good. Really put VCD to the sword, and deservedly won 5-1. I mean, they had a couple of half chances, but didn't really trouble us too much. So yeah, brilliant. So that's the Robins through to the FA Cup second qualifying round, which gets drawn on Monday, and I think is played either the 17th or the 24th of September. So hoping for another draw, a home draw in that one. But yeah, as for today, yeah, next up for the Robins is back to league action next week, and we are at home to Folkestone Invicta. So there'll be another back garden vlog from me for that game. Last year we beat them 5-0, and they started the season really well. So, you know, don't know if we'll get something like that again, but let's just hope we can put in a really good performance. But yeah, looking forward to that. And yeah, so but yeah, it's about today. And you know, last week me and Matt were really sort of down and disappointed with the performance against Kingstonian, and it's a shame we can't do this at the club, and Matt would have liked to have come on here and sort of praised them as well, because we were both really delighted with the performance at the end of the day. I mean, you take this vlog, you see these vlogs, you know, we'll say how it is, you know, and you know, people accept that. And last week we said how it was, and you know, it's general consensus. It's been good. So, because this is no way linked at all to the football club itself, so they've got a free rein to sort of say what it's like. But you know, if they're bad, we'll call it bad, but if they're good, we'll, you know, give them credit. And today we've got nothing but credit from. It was a really good performance, and hopefully we can carry on the confidence we've got from today into next week's Ishman League game against Folkestone Invicta. So that's it from me. I'll be back next week, and again, just thank you for taking the time for watching these. it's nice that you watch the home vlogs as well, because I know I can't get any go action or any highlights, and it's just me talking about it. But I do appreciate that you take the time out to watch them, and yeah, give us a like, and yeah, and I'll be back next week. So until then, thanks for watching, and until next week, arrivederci.